Chris Godfrey hopes this could be a sign of better times ahead. His city bar has been devastated by COVID and restrictions.
If people could come back into the office and the CBD, we would have no problems.
We have very few rules now. From 6 o'clock tomorrow night, there'll be even less.
Density limits in pubs, restaurants, cafes and entertainment venues will be scrapped. QR codes will only be needed in those venues to prove vaccination, and dance floors can reopen.
It doesn't sound like it's going to change us a lot, unfortunately.
If it's okay to be on a dance floor, then it's okay to be back in the office.
Testing in high-risk workplaces will be recommended rather than mandatory, while hotel quarantine for unvaccinated arrivals will be halved to just 7 days. New South Wales has mirrored many of the changes and has also committed to remove indoor mask rules next Friday. No decision has been made here yet, but the Premier hopes to follow suit.
We aim and we're confident that we'll be able to get to a situation next Friday where masks are off in the office and the advice changes. The advice is dropped. People will then be free and in fact we'll be encouraging them to go back to the office.
Get rid of those mask requirements, particularly in office settings. Do it today.
But the government won't give a timeline on masks in schools.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The twice-weekly RAT regime is being extended for the rest of the term, with another 60,000 air purifiers to be installed by the start of winter.
As we head into the colder months, windows in classrooms are going to be closed, so the ability to get the air changes, to get that natural ventilation will be reduced.
With cases and hospitalisations dropping, the government has been under considerable pressure to ease restrictions, especially with the city floundering and rule fatigue growing. But there is some concern amongst health workers that this decision is premature.
There's this sense that COVID is kind of almost over in the community, but it isn't in hospitals. It's almost an alternate universe.
Parliament's Pandemic Oversight Panel also heard that surgery waitlists continue to balloon, with more than 3,000 people waiting for surgery at the Alfred.
About 600 or 700 of those are waiting longer than clinically recommended times.
Richard Willingham, ABC News, Melbourne.